Do you really know Disney's original girl next door? In the 1960s, Hayley Mills lit up screens with Pollyanna and the Parent Trap, becoming Hollywood's golden child. But behind that smile lay struggles few ever saw: lost childhood earnings, a controlling marriage, and a series of difficult relationships. Born in 1946 to theatrical royalty, Sir John Mills and playwright Mary Hayley Bell, Hayley grew up between a lively family farm and the strict confines of boarding school. Early life taught her both creativity and caution. She faced emotional challenges, including being exploited by a priest, which left lasting scars. Hayley entered film almost by chance at 12 with Tiger Bay, a performance that caught Walt Disney's eye. He famously said, "Find me that girl," and soon offered her a 7-picture deal. Disney nurtured her talent with warmth and protection, turning shy Hayley into America's beloved child star. Pollyanna earned her an Academy Juvenile Award, and The Parent Trap proved her acting and technical brilliance, even performing twin roles flawlessly. She became Disney's golden girl, starring in hits like In Search of the Castaways, Summer Magic, and That Darn Cat, each role expanding her range. But as she grew, audiences clung to the innocent image Disney had created, leaving her trapped between childhood fame and emerging adulthood. In a bold move, she broke free with The Family Way, 1966, stepping into mature roles and proving she was more than a child star. Hayley Mills had transformed from America's darling into a respected actress, a journey marked by triumph, pain, and resilience. Hayley Mills moved through television, independent films, and stage productions with meticulous professionalism, disciplined, punctual, and quietly admired by everyone she worked with. Her dedication culminated in 2000, when Disney honored her with the Disney Legends Award, closing a circle that began with Walt Disney's famous words, "Find me that girl." But Hayley's life beyond the spotlight was far more complex. In 1966, at age 20, she fell in love with Roy Bolting, a 53-year-old British filmmaker known for Brighton Rock and I'm All Right Jack. The 33-year age gap shocked Britain, challenging the public's image of Pollyanna as an eternal child. Newspapers called it an unequal romance. Some fans even protested. Yet in private, their connection was deep, based on intelligence, sensitivity, and understanding. After 5 years together, they married quietly, defying public opinion. In London, their Chelsea apartment became a hub for artists and intellectuals. In Buckinghamshire, their windmill home offered peaceful days of reading, writing, and long walks through misty hills. For the first time, Hayley felt she was truly living her own life. Even in this seeming paradise, cracks emerged. Roy's calm, seasoned nature clashed with Hayley's youthful curiosity and desire to explore the world. The differences that once attracted them eventually drove them apart, and in 1977, their marriage quietly ended. Amid the fractures of her first marriage, one lasting bond remained: her son, Crispian Mills, born in 1973. He carried both Hayley's artistic intuition and Roy Bolting's depth, growing up between Chelsea and Buckinghamshire. In the 1990s, Crispian emerged as the frontman of Kula Shaker, a psychedelic Britpop band blending Eastern music and rock, a path entirely his own. Hayley's pride in him was quiet but unmistakable. His success was never tied to her fame. After her divorce from Roy, Hayley experienced a gentle, if fleeting, love with actor-director Lee Lawson. They shared a deep companionship and welcomed her second son, Jason, in 1976. But their lives, pulled in different directions by art and career, eventually separated amicably. In the late 1990s, she found lasting stability with Indian playwright and director Feroz Abbas Khan. Calm, respectful, and attentive, he offered the steady, private companionship Hayley had long sought. Together since 1997, they avoided media frenzy, choosing peace over publicity. Life tested her again in 2008 when, on her 62nd birthday, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in both breasts. The treatment was grueling: surgery, chemotherapy, hair loss, exhaustion. But with Feroz by her side, she endured. Choosing alternative therapies at one point, she regained control over her treatment and ultimately emerged cancer-free. Cancer forced Hayley to reassess her life. Her greatest regret, she said, was not spending enough time with her children amid decades of filming. The battle marked a turning point. Her life slowed, became deliberate, and cherished. Even before illness, Hayley had faced other hidden blows. Though her childhood Disney earnings were placed in a trust, poor investments and mismanagement left her nearly penniless as an adult. She discovered, shockingly, that the financial foundation she thought would secure her future had crumbled. Through scandals, heartbreak, illness, and financial setbacks, Hayley Mills endured. From Hollywood's golden child to a mature artist and mother, she navigated fame, love, and life with resilience, quietly reclaiming her story on her own terms. Hayley Mills's life was shaped not only by fame, but by hidden struggles. After discovering her Disney earnings had been lost to taxes and mismanagement, she faced financial ruin. Lawsuits, legal fees, and government taxation drained what should have been her childhood fortune, nearly $1 million USD. She said simply, "The government stole my trust like pirates." It wasn't the money she mourned, but the freedom she had been promised. Adding to her losses, Hayley's Juvenile Oscar for Pollyanna vanished from her home in the 1980s. The custom award had been discontinued, making it irreplaceable. Only years later did the Academy restore it, a quiet symbol of reclaiming a stolen piece of her childhood. Behind the smiles of Disney's Golden Girl, Hayley battled bulimia, sparked by a misguided suggestion from a jockey and fueled by the pressures of maintaining a perfect image. At a time when no one recognized the illness, she hid the disorder for years, enduring pain, isolation, and physical consequences. Motherhood and self-awareness eventually helped her escape the spiral, and she later became a voice advocating for mental health awareness for young performers. Through scandal, illness, and hardship, including a controversial marriage, cancer in 2008, and the loss of childhood earnings, Hayley's resilience never wavered. She fought breast cancer with determination and support from her partner, reclaiming control over her treatment and ultimately becoming cancer-free. These experiences reshaped her priorities, making her life slower, deliberate, and family-centered. Professionally, she remained a model of humility and dedication, punctual, grateful, and kind on every set. Beyond her Disney legacy, she continued acting in television, theater, and independent projects, mentoring young artists and speaking openly about the hidden costs of fame. Today, Hayley Mills lives quietly with her family and partner, surrounded by the children and grandchildren who became her greatest joy. Her legacy is not only the films that delighted generations, but the quiet strength, empathy, and endurance she demonstrated in life's shadows. She reminds us that the brightest lights often emerge from the most fragile places.